Welcome back, everybody. Stuff and junk. I still need a script. I'm really bad at this part. Mark, how are you, buddy?
Doing fantastic. So we're in the car on the way to the hospital, right?
Yeah, and because Jared is such a method actor, he's actually in his car.
I'm in the car.
Not driving. Don't zoom and drive.
I'm driving.
Yeah, don't.
I'm just here.
Don't zoom and zoom.
I love it.
Anyway, so before the break, you guys heard the howling of wolves, and you guys decided to GTFO. Who's driving?
I assume I was.
Probably Clay.
All right, are you remaining calm or are you panic driving?
I'm remaining calm because I completely believe that our dad's not up to something because of that failed roll. So I'm fine.
Well, regardless of whether he did something or not, a bunch of werewolves are coming to kill him.
I don't know then, actually. Can I roll something to find out?
Resolve plus composure.
Or drive.
Well, we need to find out if he's panicking to see if we need a driver.
No, I'm good.
All right. So you guys drive casually to the hospital, obeying all traffic laws.
Of course. Who doesn't obey traffic laws?
People trying to save their father from being killed by a werewolf. Not to mention their boyfriend.
Okay, but every time I freak out about Hunter, he's fine, and so...
He's probably fine.
Are you trying to tell me that I need to make a drive roll? Because I'll make one.
I think he's just not that into you.
Oh. Ooh.
Are you putting Hunter in deliberate danger?
I am not putting Hunter in deliberate danger. Because
Is there someone we need to call?
Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
I mean, there is something strange in our neighborhood.
Oh my god. I don't even know how to respond right now. Alright, so what's am I doing something? What?
I mean, if you want to drive recklessly, I would need a drive roll. If you're just following all the rules, you would get them in a longer amount of time.
Let's drive recklessly.
Okay, wits plus drive.
That is one success.
I'm fastening my seatbelt.
It would be super lucky if we just didn't hit any red lights all the way there.
That would be super fucking lucky.
You wouldn't have to brake even once.
So you guys run into no other traffic and all the lights are green all the way to the hospital.
It's a good drive roll, Hank.
Were you going to say something, Hank? Or?
No.
Oh, you just said and then I thought you were going to say something.
No.
So you guys arrive at the hospital. What now, Ben?
I mean, I'd get out and run inside to see our dad.
Yeah.
Do you think, I mean, Jared should definitely stay in the car. Should I stay in the car with him? I feel like maybe this is a family matter for right now, or
Family affair?
I mean, it's super convenient that you want to avoid the responsibility that you have in this particular situation.
Well, I was thinking like if I patrolled outside, I would know if the other wolves showed up.
And then be on your own, yeah.
I guess. I wouldn't let them kill Elias. So yeah, I guess I would have to take a stand against them. So that's what I would do, I guess.
Are we standing with you, or are you just outside while we go to Elias?
Well, she was suggesting that you and her stay outside, Jet.
Yeah, I mean, you have a disguise, though, I guess, if you really want to go in.
No, it's not really that. There's something else. I don't think I should be out here. Or at least we shouldn't be out in the open if we are going to confront them. That's a bad idea. Especially because I'm pretty sure there's more than two.
Are there any woods around the hospital?
I would just say in the hospital. Like, they have to come in the hospital to get Elias. And they probably won't make as much of a scene in the hospital. And if they do, then we could bottleneck them a bit more so that we're not struggling.
I go inside.
Yeah, same.
I'll go in.
It's our dad.
And also, we need to talk with Elias first. Because we need to figure out some shit before we just whose side we're on. But we're probably pretty much on your dad's side already, so. Still, outside's not a good idea.
All right, so Ruby and Chad are outside arguing about where they're going to stand.
I am walking inside.
I follow. I go in.
So you guys run up to the reception desk. This is their first time coming, so you don't know what room he's in. Well, I guess you probably do know what room he's in because you tried it, right, Hank?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys go straight to the room?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the nurse goes, "Excuse me, gentlemen," and as you run past.
We're visiting someone, don't worry, we know where they are, goodbye.
You get up to the room, and you find a half-conscious Hunter and the window of the hospital room busted outward.
Run to the window. Can we see anything outside?
No.
I'll see if okay.
I'm going to cast Relentless Pursuit.
What does that do?
So, speak a target's name and description and follow trail of his nightmares. I instinctively know the direction and rough distance of my target. If she's not in another realm, I know which one. And if there's any supernatural means they're using to evade pursuers, it's a clash of wills.
All right, Clash of Wills.
And I'm going to use another willpower.
You probably should.
And what is the Clash of Wills again? Is it wits plus weird?
It's a finesse attribute plus your potency. So, yeah. So in this case, we'll do wits.
Okay.
All right,
4.
number to beat is 11.
What the hell? 11?
So
I got 4.
You reach out with your magic and hit a brick fucking wall.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to track him, but apparently he's too powerful.
Is Hunter okay? I'm checking on him.
He's just kind of like looking around, confused, still pretty doped up.
Okay.
Grabs your face, Chad, and goes, "You're dead."
I'll like cover his eyes and like make close his eyes.
Am I dead?
No, babe, you're not. You're fine.
Ruby, can I
Solomon?
lean on you for a moment?
Solomon, when did you die? Did you get shot?
I did not. No one's dead.
Your dad's dead. He just jumped out the window.
Just now?
He's not dead.
He just now jumped out the window.
Hey, Jack.
He just now jumped out the window. I need your confirmation,
Jack,
Hunter.
I'm not wearing any pants. You'll be really uncomfortable.
Babe, how long ago did he jump out the window?
I mean, I don't know.
Ruby, can I lean on you for just a second?
Of course.
Okay, I'm just gonna take her shoulder so I don't like fall over or anything, and clairvoyant sight the house.
So the house is fine.
Shoot. Okay, I don't know what else to look at.
Looking out the window, do we see any rushing werewolves?
No.
Is there anything on the bed that has his smell on it? Other than maybe the whole bed.
The whole bed has Elias's smell on it, yeah.
Ruby, I think this is you.
You want me to pursue him on foot?
If he's on foot, I don't know if he has a vehicle.
Ruby's here too. Man, these drugs in Monticello.
Some good drugs in Monticello, and I'll pat his head.
What floor are we on?
3rd.
Okay, I'm not going to jump from here. All right, I'm going to run after him then, I guess.
As you leave the hotel room, you see a very familiar figure of Miriam asking at the reception desk for the room of Elias Blackthorn.
Miriam, like mom?
Yes, Miriam Hartsang.
I'm going to run past her because I don't think she wants to talk to me right now.
I'll stop and let her know what's going on. I'll take her like aside.
Jack, you start to talk to her and she like literally seemingly pretends like you don't exist.
Okay, I will take the hint and I will keep going.
I'll just walk by, like, he ran up to the roof and just leave.
She's...
Now,
oh my
are we
gosh,
able to
she's
keep
here
up with
kill him.
Ruby or no?
Ruby is in her human form, so it is
Okay.
possible to keep up with her. She'll probably outpace you eventually.
Miriam was sent to kill him. Is nobody hearing me at all? No?
Yeah.
No,
I was like, there's no reactions. I don't understand. This is... Yikes.
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing.
We'll need to find him first.
You said aloud that you think Miriam tried to kill him?
Oh, sorry. I wouldn't have said that
What's
aloud.
that?
I'll wait till we go outside and say that.
Okay.
So, Helena, you're outside the hospital now. Are you shifting and trying to track him?
If you give me something of yours, I can track you as you track him, and we'll be close behind.
I can still hear you
Okay.
guys. Just or wait. Oh, I gotta leave for 5 minutes. Sorry.
Oh,
Just pretend I'm doing whatever I'm gonna do.
Okay.
okay. Okay.
We need to leave
is
our
Jared still
cameras
there
on
too,
because
or-
now everybody moved.
Oh no.
Hey, come back and turn your camera back.
Hey, look, Mark, you're a werewolf.
I'm about to go away.
Okay.
Any second now.
And I'm a mage, and
The funny thing is he
Don't-
came back
don't
and
go
turned
right
his
yet.
camera back
Yeah.
on, but it still moved
Coulter.
everybody around.
Coulter.
Yeah?
Coulter. Don't worry about moving everyone just yet. My phone's about to die, and Anna Carla's going to be heading home any second now anyway, so I got to start driving.
Okay. So,
So I'll just leave right now because I'm going to get going to pick her up and bring her home.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought you already had gotten there. I apologize. Okay, we're going to take a momentary
what?
pause
I'm
while I
here,
switch everybody
But
around.
she's going to come, but my phone's going to go any second now.
You're good, man. Pick it up when you get at home.
Okay, bye, Jared.
But
Who looks like he's Owen based on the picture order. Now everybody moved around again. Sorry, everybody on stream. Zoom is one of the best things that has ever happened to online D&D as far as streaming and quality of play goes, but it is also very difficult as far as when people join and leave because all of the pictures move around, and when you're using a screen capture, that's not as helpful. So weirdly, Rio always stays intact, so I can just move his box. I think that's supposed to be Hank here, based on what I can see. He'll have to keep getting adjusted when he gets back, and then I keep accidentally moving the entire frame. Sorry, y'all. We're so close. We're so close.
I I'm really scared about making decisions now because I feel like I really derailed tonight, and I'm sorry.
No biggie.
You're fine. What are you talking about? We're on a whirlwind adventure.
Okay.
Just because you didn't do.
I really do want to do that ritual thing, but I'm just not ready. I don't know. I wasn't ready. Sorry.
I don't want to speak for Rio because I think you're talking more specifically to him, but I'm enjoying the path that we're on.
If anything, it's mostly Mark's fault. So,
Isn't everything in life?
Always. I mean, I feel like some of the best sessions are derailed sessions. Like the last D&D session, none of that was
Okay.
prepared. Shopping and anything, right? So, and that was a really good one. So
it
I
was
feel
really
like that's what D&D is.
because like I looked up, so like fine clothes, right, which are like 10 gold pieces. They come jewel encrusted with like special thread and everything.
Oh shit!
So
we
we
way
We
overpaid.
got jousted.
You fleeced us.
You got suckered.
Fine clothing.
We were a little too panicked in the moment. Okay, we're all set, guys. Until Hank comes back and I'll adjust
I
further.
think we just really wanted to flex on that guy and say, yeah, 600's fine.
Big mistake. Huge.
And then when we go to the Baron and we're like, yeah, I didn't realize clothes were so expensive in your town.
And Jared said Chad is going to try to keep protecting everyone.
Makes sense.
What he does. It's what he does. While we wait, do you want to go ahead and make the roll to track Ruby? Right.
Yes.
Sure. Well,
Oh.
is she contesting it?
Well, don't you still have to make a roll? Or is
Only
it
if she,
only a clash of wills?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I give you my shirt.
All right.
It's like the fourth or fifth time you've seen Ruby's boobs today.
I'll like tie it around my chest.
Well, we're assuming Hank's back in the hospital room. And Jack, you're staying with Hunter as well, or are you staying with Mark? Mr.
Jack.
Hogg.
Huh?
Coulter?
Say again, I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh. Are you staying with? Are you staying in the hospital room, or are you coming with us?
I'm coming with you guys.
Okay.
Hunter's great. I don't have any allegiance to him, though.
Clay, what are you up to?
I wanted to try something, but I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm not going to try it.
All right. Well, that's how solutions are formed.
I mean, so I think this would do a clash of wills, and I don't think I can beat it.
Probably not, but you want to give it a shot?
Sure. So I'm gonna, if we're still in there, there's something around that Elias touched, so I'm gonna grab whatever he touched, his sheets or something, and I'm gonna cast Ground Eater to try to slow his speed to 0.
Okay.
So how do I do this?
Well, it's a clash of wills first. So you're gonna, before you do anything, you're gonna do a wits plus. Well, actually, for you, you should probably cast the spell because there's paradox involved. But
Ooh, fuck me. That's 2 paradox.
he did not roll super well. So
Okay. So do I have to do Clash of Wills now? Would be.
well, so you have to roll to determine to see if you have backlash, and then we'll see if the effect takes effect.
Backlash.
Paradox.
Yeah, there's paradox.
That's what I'm saying. So roll to see if there's whether the spell goes off or not. You still need to see if there's repercussions.
Right, there's paradox. I rolled and I got 2 successes of paradox.
Oh, okay. So are you going to unleash that or?
No, I'm taking it in.
Okay. So that means you've taken 3 bashing damage.
Right, but it heals within 15 minutes, and so one of them's already gone.
Okay.
So now I'm rolling for the spell or for what?
Clash of Wills.
Which is what?
Wits plus potency.
There we go. Thank you.
Potency.
The trouble with the new system is we're all getting our new mechanics in order.
1 success.
1?
Yeah.
All right. You got 7, so...
Jesus, what the hell
That's
is
ridiculous.
this thing?
Let me see if the spell works or not. I mean, I know it won't, but let me see if it actually succeeds or fails. That's a dramatic failure.
All right.
What's my condition, yo?
Well, so seeing as there's a Clash of Wills, the magic fizzled before you got it off. So
Okay, cool.
no free beats for you, sir.
No, I don't get a beat from that. I have to choose to do that.
Well, you said you got a dramatic failure.
Not on purpose.
So you rolled 1 die and you didn't get a success?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, the spell, you didn't get that.
Yeah, it was
trying to cast the spell with 1 die.
It was a shame. Based on what I had to do to cast this spell, yes, there was only 1 die.
Anyway, so Clay, you're up in the hospital room doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone else is outside the hospital. Ruby, you get around to where he should have fallen, where the glass is, and there is no scent on the ground.
There's no scent trail.
Do you think that your the Bone Claw, is that his name?
Yeah.
Do you think his group will have any more luck than us? Maybe we can track one of them or one of your mothers.
So Helena, you know he will probably have done the Call the Hunt ritual, which means he has a lot more advantages than you do.
Okay.
But
So if I...
the chances are he's also probably, if both the mage and Owen were both walled off by your dad, Elias, then chances are whatever he tries to do would also be, but he doesn't necessarily need to rely on scent.
Okay, I don't understand.
So there's a ritual where you call the hunt. When you call the hunt, it throws your entire pack into this kind of like fevered spirit state. And so like it's a matter of time before they hunt him down. Like they will not tire or anything until they catch him and kill him. So your options at this point are try and anticipate where Elias would go or to stop them, which is much probably harder.
Right.
And they will tear through everything that gets in their way at this point if they've called the hunt.
All right, well, I explained that to everybody, so they all know at least.
Jack, do you know anywhere Elias would have gone?
Rio, is there anything that I mean, I don't think I know anybody besides home. Is there anything that I'm missing that I would know?
Mm-hmm. Give me a intelligence, I don't know, wits roll.
Okay.
Would I have seen something he packed when he was leaving?
He didn't take anything.
Shoot, sorry, 1 second.
Was he wearing like? Does Elias? I would know. Like, does Elias wear like a bracelet or like a ring or something?
He still wears his wedding ring.
Okay, can I
Just
try
so
to locate that?
sad.
Is that going to be a Clash of Wills?
It would probably be a Clash of Wills, yeah.
So I mean, I'll try it.
What'd you get, Jack?
3 successes.
3 successes? The only other place that you could think of your dad running to hide specifically would probably be Chad's cabin.
Okay. I don't think he knows a lot of...
Because not a lot of people know about it,
Yeah.
so it's a pretty good hidey hole.
Should we maybe go back to where we came from and regroup?
I mean, I'm not with you guys.
Who am I with still? Jesus.
Just the 2 of us, or 3 of us, me, you, and Ruby.
We should go back to where we came from and regroup.
Chad is also with you, but...
Oh, Chad's here. Okay. Should we someone go grab Clay, and I guess we'll go back to the cabin?
I think that's the best option.
Clay, as you go to leave, Hunter kind of steps up and goes, "Babe, where's my gun? I'll come with."
You're not. No. You need to sleep more.
No, it's fine. I just got shot. No big deal. I've been shot before.
Does he look okay?
I mean, you've seen him worse. It's just the drugs that are really the problem.
Is his gun around?
No, the hospital would not have a gun in his own hospital room.
I didn't think so. Oof. Nah, I think you're gonna stay here, babe. Like, just one more day, okay?
What? But you're in trouble.
It's okay. I'm gonna be okay.
But you're a terrible shot.
That's why I don't shoot very often.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stay here with this bunny.
The what?
Just a really big bunny, you know,
Where?
right there.
We don't have time for this right now. Let's go leave him with the bunny.
You're not up there.
Oh,
No, they all came back up to get you.
Oh, did they? Okay. Has he talked about a bunny before?
No, he's just looping.
Okay, cool.
Watch out for the dragon, though.
The dragon?
Yeah, the one that took your dad.
That's what I'm getting at. Thank you. What
It
dragon?
didn't take Dad. We have to go now.
He swooped down and grabbed your dad and flew off into the sunset.
We have to go now, please. Let's go now. He doesn't have anything else to tell us. Let's go.
Never-ending story.
I grab
Oh,
Clay's
God.
arm and like physically tug.
All right, let's go.
I'll kind of like leaning into you as we're walking quickly. That's part of Dad's what he is.
Huh?
I don't know how to describe it totally, but that's part of what he is. Let's just get in the car.
Okay.
And go back to the cabin.
You're minding me while we're driving, okay? You and me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do a drive check because I'm peeling out of there.
I'll do a. I'll just keep a watch to see if I see any of Bone Claw's pack anywhere.
1 success.
You're fine. Give me a resolve plus composure, Owen. Mr. Blackthorn. I'm sorry, Dr. Blackthorn.
Yes. Get it right. 4 successes.
4 successes?
Mm-hmm.
There is definitely somebody following you guys.
Can I feel where?
Oh, no, you see them.
Oh, I see them?
There's a black SUV following you.
What does that mean?
Ruby, would their pack be in their animal form, or would they follow it in cars?
Animal form.
They'd probably be in their animal form.
Why would someone be following us in an SUV?
Well, sometimes packs do have human helpers, but this may go back to our original problem of whoever is controlling random housewives and making them shoot up funerals.
So they're probably not good, right?
Oh, definitely not good, no matter
Okay.
what.
After he points it out, does it look like Gladys's car or no? Just a...
It looks a lot like the SUVs you saw at the funeral, but no, it does not look like glass.
Okay.
I will do something.
Anchovy time?
No, I will do... I lost it. Sorry, guys.
As
Autumn's Fury.
thinking about what to do, a blonde woman leans out of the passenger seat and levels a gun with your guys' car. Initiatives, everybody.
Lord almighty. While I'm fucking driving, really?
Oh yeah, most of your turns are going to be drive checks, bud.
Oh, great, because I have no drive skill.
Initiative is 1d10 plus your initiative mod, right?
Yes.
Okay. 8 for me.
And I swear on Saturday I had one. Where did it go?
You want me to do it?
If you don't mind, buddy.
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
But I don't know where it went.
No, I don't mind. Coulter, what'd you get?
8.
Mark?
14.
Helena?
Sorry. I had to figure this out. 10.
I'm making noises, sorry. I'm trying to stay
Oh, Rio?
20 and 5.
20 and 5?
Yes. 2
Oh my
different.
God. We're gonna say Jared's on I don't know. Fuck, he probably has initiative 5. Okay. He's gonna be on 3. All right, Rio.
All right, so she's going to take that shot.
Reflexive action. I can do any time, right?
Reflexive action can be done whenever the trigger would come up.
Is it reflexive? Okay, so I think, is it Mage Armor's reflexive?
I don't think so. I think you need to activate it on your turn.
All right, I'll find out.
What was you got 1 success on that last drive roll, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll take that from the successes. One of your tires is now flat.
Luscious.
So you're going to take a -2 to all drive.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Even if I pop a willpower, that's still gonna be only a 1. Why am I driving?
Dogs behind me now. Sorry, y'all.
Next,
Mark.
I'll lift a metal rod into the air and point it at the car, and I'll cast Autumn Fury. So I'll take a huge breath in and breathe out and form a thunderstorm around us. And then I'll spend a glamour on my turn to have lightning strike their car.
Okay.
Oh, shit. My bro don't mess around.
Strikes the car.
And can I blow a willpower as well?
Yeah.
I spent a glamour? Okay. Now I'm spending a willpower. Three successes.
Okay.
And it's minus their defense, but I'm striking the car specifically to see if I
Yeah.
can stop them.
Okay, so how much damage did you do?
I had 3 successes, so I don't know what the damage count. Oh, it's 1 for each success. It's 1 lethal.
Okay. So the woman hanging outside of the car is very quickly electrocuted. But the car itself seems pretty much okay.
Okay. But the lady outside with the gun is not.
So I looked up what
Conscious.
happens when lightning strikes a car, and you're safe in the car as long as you're not touching anything metal, and if she was hanging outside of the car,
Okay.
she definitely would have been affected. So
Got it. And that is my turn. And this storm stays until I guess, dissipate it.
okay.
So I can keep.
usually
I
just
can
for-
do just for a scene. Okay.
Like if it doesn't stay when it goes away, it's usually just one scene. So
Okay.
for the rest of this combat, definitely.
And is that like, sorry to derail us, is that like concentration in D&D? Like, can I cast other spells while this is up, or does that drop this spell or this contract?
I know in Hank's case, he has to meter how many effects he can have active, but I think with contracts, you're technically not concentrating on the effect.
Okay, cool.
It's like you just summoned it, and now it's a lightning storm. So,
And then that is it for me.
I will say that with rolls with the lightning storm, we'll make them at a -2 because it's struggling to keep up with the speed that you're at.
Okay,
So, like, it's not as thick as it would be if you were stationary.
got it.
All right, who's next?
It's me. So Mage Arm is reflective. So as soon as she pulled out the gun, then I would have activated that.
Doesn't that only protect you, though?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not worried about that. I'm just saying. And I'm doing space armor.
Well, you need to make a drive roll first.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, I did space armor, so that's up. All right, McFuck, let's go. One success.
One?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, you stay on the road.
For now. Is that all I do this turn?
No, I mean, you can try and do something else, but if you take an action, you will have to make a subsequent drive roll as well.
Should I run these guys off the road, guys, or are we just going to keep driving?
I think we keep driving. I don't know if I trust your driving well enough to run them off the road.
Do whatever you think you
Fair
have
enough.
to do.
Fair enough. I'm just going to keep driving.
You can do it.
So next is Helena.
So I shift into Dalu form and position myself at the back of the SUV, ready
Side
to.
note, the SUV that I specifically talked to Rio about does have a window on the back that goes all the way down. So the back window of the SUV rolls down completely. Just to tell you,
Okay.
if you want it.
Well, I was more wanting, I guess, position there in case we stop. There's nothing really I can do unless someone has a gun they want me to try and shoot at this vehicle, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
I have an idea.
Okay, that's all.
And you're up next.
Ready, or are you preparing a particular action, or?
I guess attack if someone approaches. If the vehicle stops and it looks like there's a threat coming from that other vehicle, I would then attack that threat, I guess.
Okay. Who's next?
Walter.
I'm going to reach in my pocket and pull out some tire spikes. And I will go back to that back window. That is 4 successes, and I'll reach into my coat, pull them out, and throw them onto the road behind us.
Okay.
Caltrops, hiring back to D&D.
Yeah. I always buy those and never use them.
And here we are.
So they seem to swerve, and yes, some of the tire spikes do get into their tires, but it's not as bad as it would have.
Okay.
So their car's in kind of a similar place to yours, where it's not at top condition right now.
All right, well, that's what I
It's
had.
still
Can we?
functioning.
I don't know.
Next is Rio.
All right, Hank. What are you paying attention to? The road.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a resolve plus composure roll, because it is definitely nighttime at this point. I'm sorry, wits plus composure, not resolve.
The same, but thanks. 2 successes.
2 successes?
Yep.
You notice in time to react that a woman has stepped out into the road.
Do I recognize her?
2 successes. You recognize the form as Gladys.
You tried to kill us earlier?
No.
She just was watching
She
us.
just stood in
earlier.
her front. Yep.
Just staring at us.
I swerve around.
Okay, make a drive roll, please.
And Rio, just for the future, the Autumn's Fury gives the heavy rain and heavy wind tilt, but it's not affected within 20 meters of me. So our car is fine, but I think their car would have that tilt.
Okay.
So missing a couple
1.
tires and extra horrible wind.
So you got 1 success on your drive roll?
Yep.
Okay, so I need everyone who does not have their seatbelt on to make a dex roll.
That would include me because I went to the back to throw those things.
You can add your athletics to it, though.
I will add my athletics to it, which is still 0. This is like D&D. I still didn't take athletics.
I got 2 successes.
Oh, dang.
2 successes.
Well, Hank, you have your seatbelt on.
2 successes.
I never said that I did.
But you didn't get out of your seat, so I'm assuming you had it on.
Okay. I rolled just to be safe, but
It was mostly just Coulter and Helena who were like not in a seat.
One second, I have to change the default speaker back.
They're right next to each other. That's nice.
Nice.
Oh man, they can't see shit. But it doesn't affect your car?
No, within 20, I can choose either 20 yards or 20 meters, and I'll do 20 yards. That's probably the car.
All right, so what was the dex rolls?
2 successes.
No, 3.
Coulter?
2, sorry.
2? Oh, so you guys are all fine. All right, who's next in the initiative order?
Jared.
Okay. Well, so as you swerve around Gladys, you got 1 success? And that was a chance die for you? Okay.
I think my luck's running out, though.
The car takes 3 damage to its structure as Gladys explodes, taking out your front driver's side tire and severely damaging the engine. Can you make another drive roll for me? And fail this one. For
Oh, yeah, that one's a fucking fail.
All right.
That's, yeah.
All right. So Hank, go ahead and take a beat.
My beautiful car.
As the car, the resulting explosion and the bad turn into the skid starts to roll. Who wasn't in their seat again?
Me and Helena.
I mean, I rolled, so probably me. Yeah.
Why do you want to kill
All right.
us?
What are your guys' defense scores?
3.
2.
4.
Ooh, Helena saves you guys.
Nice.
Thank you, Helena.
I'm glad I shifted at least.
All right. So, Coulter, Ruby is able to take most of the blow as she kind of wraps herself around you as the car starts to roll. You and Ruby take 2 lethal damage. Mark, as you were in the back seat, right, but not in the storage compartment, you take 3 lethal damage. And what year is this car, Hank?
18.
Okay, yeah. So there's no metals you have to worry about, Mark.
Okay.
This is a
and your
Model
car
T.
is stationary on the side of the road.
What size is the car?
It's a Toyota 4Runner.
But like in game terms.
Oh, size 7.
Size 7? Okay. Are we out of combat? And
No, you're still in combat. We'll just assume that Jared is passed out
okay.
for the time being.
Yeah.
He said he would protect us.
Well, then now it's back to your turn again, Rio.
All right. So the woman who was zapped before jumps out of the car and starts laying bullets into it. I'm going to give you guys cover. Automatic fire. Everyone roll a d10.
And an instant action is an action on my turn, right? I can't do that on someone else's turn. Okay.
But an instant action does not take your turn. So
It does not take my turn?
no. So you can.
So all.
Oh no, I'm
all-
sorry. Instant duration. Yes, that's it.
Okay.
Ignore everything I just said.
Okay, cool.
What happens if we rolled a 1 on that D10?
Well, I just need to know everyone's.
Okay. 1.
5.
5, 5, 5.
Wow.
Jesus. What'd I do?
Jack, you take 3 lethal damage.
Great.
I was going to do it from bottom and then on up, but everyone else got a 5, so you take all the damage.
Ooh.
Jack's not looking great, guys. Just put that out there.
Next is Mark.
I will. Is it just the one person out holding the gun?
The driver's side will act on 5, but yeah, it's just the one person right now.
I will. Yeah, I'll use a glamour to cast changeling hours on the gun and freeze the clock.
Okay.
So it's rendered impossible to move and immune to damage for the duration.
Cool.
So she can't fire it.
Does she get any kind of resistance roll or?
No.
Okay.
Oh, since it was like on the gun and not on her.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no roll associated with it.
All right then. Who's next?
Me. Well, shit.
Those of you who did take damage in the crash, you do have the shaken condition.
What's that mean? What is that?
Anytime your character is taking an action where fear might hinder her, you may opt to fail the roll to resolve this condition. This condition can be imposed by undergoing a breaking point.
Okay.
So if
I is scared.
you're shaken, you're not necessarily scared, but if you let the fear get to you, then you resolve the condition.
Let it make me weak, you mean?
I'm gonna fuck this.
But basically, we have the option to do it, or
How
Rio
far-
can do it for us.
How far away is she?
Maybe 20, I'm sorry, like 4 or 5 yards.
What kind of gun is she wielding?
Well, it's one of those big guns that people complained that conservatives have.
AR-15 or 16 or something.
So much harder to shoot someone who's super close to it.
Yeah,
Well,
probably.
she
but you
can't
just
shoot it.
Oh, then I'm gonna go try to tackle her.
The gun will just stay there in midair and not move.
She can't even walk forward with it. That's amazing.
Mm-mm.
So what do I do to try to?
You want to tackle her?
Yeah, and then beat the shit out of her. Yeah.
So you would make a strength plus brawl roll. That would be to tackle her to the ground. She has a little bit of a one up because she is strapped to that gun, so it kind of helps her in this particular instance.
Well then, okay. Instead of tackling her, can I just punch her?
Yeah, there would still be a strength plus brawl.
You could shoot her.
I don't have a gun.
Oh no.
I left my gun at the cabin.
Check your pocket. That always works for me.
Okay, so before you roll that roll, Hank, she has defense 3, so
So take 3 dice out.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I got 2 10s, so
So re-roll your 10s.
3 successes.
3?
Yeah.
All right, so she takes 3 bashing damage to the face. She is not looking too great. Yeah, no, she passes out. So she's there being held up by the shoulder strap of the gun, limp over it.
And she was the last one.
No,
No,
there's still one. Next is Lena.
I go to the other person, towards them, as far as I can get towards them.
Okay. Also keep in mind that you heal one of your lethals because you heal 1 per turn.
Cool.
You have the pack Karuth, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think that this would make you lose control or no?
Well, I mean,
I think the actual trigger for you is you causing damage to a pack member, but it's up to you.
so that's the specific trigger. I'm at the common trigger, which is packmate is attacked. However, we haven't been doing that, and we've all been attacked several times. But so, I mean, in terms of like the attacks we've seen, I don't feel like this one is particularly more triggering than the other ones.
Even though Jack's bleeding all over the SUV right now?
Well, I guess that's true. We did get banged up like in the car stuff. Well, I mean, if I could see it either way, so if you want me to roll for it, I will.
I would roll for Karuth at this point.
Okay. That's just a D10, or I can't remember anything about that.
Hang on, let me bring up the book.
I'm sorry. Well, I got the book too. I can.
Welcome back, Jared.
Oh,
On this turn of the combat, you will wake up.
okay. I'm guessing car crash. I can't rejoin with that.
You also have, I think it was 3 lethal damage? No. How much did you take from the car crash, Mark?
I took 2 lethal damage, or 3
Some more
lethal
real-time
damage?
adjustments
3
here.
lethal damage.
Okay. Do you want my initiative roll really quick?
No, we already rolled for you, so.
You're on a 3.
Now, Jared, because you are a Geist, when you took that 3 lethal damage, you could spend 3 plasm to immediately turn it into bashing if you wish.
I'll do that. Yeah.
So you guys see Chad has like a bit of like door frame sticking out of his chest, and immediately after pulling it out, there's kind of like a blue intangible where the wound would be, as like it's basically been filled in by ghost gunk.
Gross.
Well, I'm glad I have not had dinner.
Oh my gosh, where is...
You would have if you shared a squirrel.
It's very true.
Here we go. All right, so you have the Garu's Rage condition, which is on page 97. And if you fail a Resolve plus Composure roll...
Oh. Resolve plus Composure.
And if you want to do anything other than attack, you can make a Resolve plus Composure roll as an instant action to get some breathing room from the effects. So if you're attacking,
I got 2.
then you're fine.
Okay. So I got 2 successes on the Resolve plus Composure roll.
Okay.
But I was going to...
So.
What's that?
So you don't fall into the death rage, so you're fine.
Okay. And I go towards the other person.
So from the lightning strike, all the glass is blown out. So you see a woman reaching for a little, like, one of those box machine guns as you arrive at the side of the door.
Can I attack? Or do I not have any movement left?
I mean, you move real fast in your Dalu form, so...
Okay, so I got 4 successes.
Okay.
I attack with my claws, I guess.
Okay. So you got 4 successes. What is your claw damage modifier?
I don't think it has one in this form. It says plus 0L on teeth and claws.
Okay, so then it just does 4 lethal damage.
Okay.
All right, who's next?
Clover.
And we still have 1 left.
Yeah, she's in the car, yeah.
Is Helena in close contact, or?
She is standing right next to her.
Okay. Is there a... From where I can see in the car, is there like a... Are there any projectiles around me?
There's broken glass and all kinds of things.
I'm going to use the broken glass then. I will pick it up and fling it at the last person with the telekinesis.
All right, roll that telekinesis.
Okay. Okay.
And this counts as a projectile, right? So she wouldn't get defense, right?
I mean, it is a projectile. It's kind of basically like a firearms situation.
Yeah, then she wouldn't defense. Okay. So, I mean, she's at 0 defense right now because she's strapped into a car. But...
Check my... Okay. Three successes.
3? Okay.
And it's 3 lethal damage.
How do you do it, Coulter?
Say again?
How do you do it, Coulter?
Oh, God. Okay, it'll be... I want it just to be a single shard of glass right through the heart, so it's painless.
Okay. She falls forward dead. Now, Helena, you are out of combat, but you are in Wasum. So with
I was in Dalu.
No. I'm sorry. Wasu M is the type of rage you're in. You're in the soft rage.
Oh.
Control over your actions. You have about 10 minutes before you fall into Basu M, which is where you go full Hulk and destroy everything around you.
But didn't I, because I passed my Resolve Composure roll, resist all of that?
So that stalls it, but eventually you are going to go into a death rage. So you have this time right here where you can get as far away from other people as possible, essentially.
I guess I'm going to take their car and I'll drive away in that.
Okay.
So I tell everybody this and then I go.
Give me a resolve plus composure to see if you keep it together while you're driving, but other than that.
Three successes.
Okay. So you drive off to the least populated part of town you can, fully shift, and just tear this car to shreds in your rage. So that takes about 20 minutes for you to fall out of it. So you're going to be out for that amount of time. But for the other characters, she turns, goes, I gotta get out of here, and then like peels off in the other car.
She's done that before, right?
I mean, you guys don't spend a lot of time with werewolf stressed out Ruby, so if she says she needs a minute, you should probably listen to her.
She probably needs a minute.
Yeah, so we've only really been together for a few days at this point. This is like day 3.
Clay, who used to own this car?
Which car?
I gestured towards his car.
My car?
Or whoever's car was beat up and broken on the side of the road.
The one we were in.
Oh, mine. When we were driving, that was mine.
Okay, who used to own this car?
Me.
Who owned it before you?
It was brand new. So the dealer owned it before I did?
I don't think that would count, probably. All right, I will spend a glamour for changeling hours and take another turn to spend another glamour, and I'll turn back the clock. Rewind the clock. The contract repairs 1 point of damage per turn and replaces missing parts, restoring up to the craft rating in structure. I have 1 in crafts, so I'll take as long as it takes to get it drivable.
I mean, it takes probably like 2-3 minutes, but you get it drivable.
Okay.
That's better than any other option we have. Let's go.
As Mark literally puts his hand out and kind of turns it
back. It would be easier if you knew if this had a previous owner, but it's fine.
As he's sweating profusely.
Yeah.
Okay, well, note to self, I'll go sell it to someone and then buy it back from him. Would that work?
That would work, yes.
Technically, it's broken. So I mean, never mind. Too much think.
Okay, to the cabin, please, please, please. We have to find Dad.
Yeah, calm down, bro. Calm down. Everyone get in, and everyone wear your fucking seatbelts this time.
Given the circumstances, I think being uncalm is perfectly reasonable.
I want to be perfectly clear.
As you guys arrive at the cabin, you pull up, and the first thing you notice is Elias, shirtless, the remnants of a hospital gown hanging off of him, blood all the way up to his elbows, and about 9 dead women.
Oh, man.
Did you say women or wolves?
Women. And they all have guns.
Oh.
But they're dead.
So they got attacked again. Are you Britannica?
I'm sorry?
That answers my question.
Dad, I'm so sorry. I had to tell them what I saw at the graveyard when I woke up and you had...
It's fine. Who the hell did you guys piss off? I'm looking at you, Jack. Why do these things keep coming out of the woodwork?
I don't know.
No. It's done. What is going on? How can we stop it? And also, Ruby, where's Ruby? She didn't join the werewolves, did she?
No. She needed a minute because of werewolf stuff, apparently.
I don't,
Jack.
I don't know how to stop it.
You made a promise to me that this would not affect your brother.
I did, and I tried to blend in, and I didn't do anything, and I don't know why it started.
Why would he have any idea of what's going on?
Shush, Owen.
Shush.
I'm going to keep leading these werewolves on a merry goose chase across the realms. But you need to figure this out or get the hell out of town.
Okay.
Do you understand me, Jack? And you will not take your brothers.
Okay.
And with that, giant bat-like wings roll out from his shoulders, and he shoots into the sky.
He can fly.
What the
He was
fuck?
the dragon.
Ruby, around this time, you wander back to the cabin, naked and kind of cut up, but healing.
Did I see Elias take off at least?
You might have seen something fly off, but you don't necessarily know it was a lion.
Wow, everybody looks really shocked. I'll put some clothes on. God.
You do
You
notice
know,
dead women.
Oh, right. I forgot about the women. God. What the hell?
More
Is everyone okay?
I don't even fucking know anymore.
We showed up after this had happened. Dad took care of it.
I'm gonna go heat up a waffle.
Is Elias okay?
He seems to be fine. He can fly.
Yeah,
Apparently.
he has wings apparently. He's not
Oh
human.
my gosh.
Jack, it seems I'm not the only one keeping secrets.
Yeah, for real.
Dad's a primordial.
Jack, do you have wings?
He's a what?
A primordial.
The fuck is that?
I don't totally know how to describe it, but he's an incredibly powerful being. And the werewolves will never take.
Somebody can make it a call. It'll be a difficult one.
It's
but
incredibly
you can make it.
unlikely that
You what?
that pack will be able to take him down. He'd
What was that?
kill
Rio?
all of them probably.
Somebody can make an occult roll, but primordials are very obscure, so
I got 3 successes, but I'm assuming it's very obscure.
A cult plus what?
you're elbow deep in waffles. Shut up.
A cult plus what?
Occult plus intelligence.
I only got 2.
Sorry, Mark.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go outside to where those mushrooms are. I'm gonna slap them on my waffle to make it taste better, and that's how I'm gonna get my plasm back.
So plasm does not taste good, just so you know.
That's why I'm slathering it on my waffle, hoping to make it slightly better. Plasm waffles, thank you.
It still tastes like rotten flesh. So,
But with waffle.
Hank, what was your roll?
6.
Really?
I got 3 zeros, so 3 tens.
Pew, pew,
Wow.
pew.
It's an exceptional success. You know that primordials, like every mythical creature you can think of, is based on one of those things, essentially.
So dragons are partially based on Dad.
Well, a particular type of dragon is based on your dad.
How do you know this, Jack?
I'm Britannica.
That would have made things so much easier.
Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm eating a waffle.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't have a lot of time to explain. We still have to solve whatever's happening here. And I am also Jack. But that's what he was referring to, and we should really continue to try to wrap this up. We don't have to worry about the wolves for now. They won't really likely be able to take him down, in as far as I can tell. But those things are they're angels.
Does that make you one of them?
No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. It doesn't really matter, but they're angels and they're not good. They're not good. And the thing in the church is like me.
Wait, is what?
I thought he was a part of the order that Clay is scared of mages.
I don't know exactly why the energy presents itself that way, but he's a demon.
You're a demon.
Oh, if he is that would explain if he is a demon, that would be why. So you're not part of the Seers?
No, not exactly. Jack is.
Jack's a mage?
Sorry, no, I misunderstood. Seers as in empaths, telepaths, etc.
No, Seers of the Throne.
I apologize, no.
So is Jack still alive?
I'm Jack. No.
I can understand that.
Can I try casting a spell?
What spell?
On Britannica, mental scan.
What are you casting?
Mental scan.
It would come back just the way it always has.
Okay. Even if I know him as Britannica now?
Yeah, it's kind of his thing.
Okay.
I mean, we could roll for it if you want, Coulter.
Sure.
I mean, am I doing like Clash of Wills?
Yeah, it would be a Clash of Wills.
I'm not even going to try that.
I will. I mean, being lied to like this with someone I was like starting to grow close to, I think the shaking condition would take over, and I'd be out of the fight, or I'd be down for the count.
So do you pass out?
Whatever the resolution of the shaking condition looks like, yeah.
Well, the shaking condition, just you fail a roll and then you resolve it. So you're shaken until you fail a roll because of the shaking condition.
But then I can like choose to resolve it, right?
Mm-hmm. Choose to fail a roll.
So I'm choosing to resolve that condition.
Okay, what are you rolling to fail?
Solve plus composure.
I guess I'll roll a kenning and fail it.
Okay. So, I mean, he seems just as human. Even if you succeeded, he comes off as human. But take a beat, and then shaken is then resolved, so you're no longer shaken.
Okay.
Shaken is one of those ones where it doesn't actually affect you. It just is a way to basically get beats, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'll still be pretty affected by it. I don't know. I think I'll clam up and maybe go like sit inside somewhere.
I shouldn't have said anything. We don't really have time to do this right now. This is a little bit sensitive time-wise. I am Jack. I mean, I am the only Jack.
In all honesty, you're saying time is sensitive. We have a lot of time to hash this out between emotion-wise, whatever we got to talk about. Let's finish what we got to finish, so there's not people shooting at us anymore.
Hey, Mark.
And we can have
chat. That condition is the fugue state. I think that's kind of what you're looking for.
Yes, that's it.
So you have that condition. Go ahead, Chad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So Britannica
Jack
/ Jack.
So just Jack.
Lead the way.
Okay.
Jack. We'll work out who is what is where later. Just what do we do?
I guess we go to the church.
To the church.
I'm in the car.
Are you all coming?
I have to fucking drive, yeah.
I'm looking out the window, staring daggers at each of you until you get in the car.
Get in the car.
Yep.
Mark has to make a roll to see if he's in control of his character right now. So.
3 successes.
Okay, so you remain in control.
I'll slowly get into the car.
I'll sit in the front seat with Clay because I feel like I shouldn't be very close to people.
Do you guys have a plan?
We're just going to go and ask for help.
I was just told to get in the car.
So, Chad, what's the plan?
Well, that's Jack's thing. He knows everything. Plan is, he said we need to go to the church. What's at the church? What should we be ready for?
I don't know. I just know he's one of me and that he said he would help if Britannica came forward, so I'm ready to come forward.
Before we leave, I go run into the cabin and I grab the gun that I have because Hunter bought it for me.
As he goes to get out of the car, I will reach into my coat and pull it out and hand it to him.
Can I say I brought my baseball bat? Or I awkwardly jump out of the car to grab my baseball bat.
So this is where all your stuff comes
This
from.
is where all my stuff comes from. I don't generally carry tire spikes on me. As a rule.
I never really... Just do me a favor and don't talk to me for a little while unless it's like related to finding my dad.
Our dad.
Whatever. To the church?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coulter, could you make a cover roll for me?
Okay. Which kind of cover roll? Just straight?
Just a cover roll.
Okay. Three successes.
So, all right. That was mostly for me. So, everyone's memories of Jack remain completely the same. I mean, like, you remember every moment from your childhood, every Christmas card, every creepy stock that you did, Clay. Like, it all still, it's just Jack.
Where are we going?
Church, please.
So you pull up, and now the parking lot has overflowed into, there's cars in the street and across the street, and there's just so many cars.
Just park on the lawn.
Okay.
Owen, as this is walking into a situation that is similar to the one that caused your feud, could you make another roll for me?
Yep. Clarity, right?
No, resolve plus composure.
Okay.
I'm putting on mage armor.
Rolled 3 10s. So 3 successes.
Good to go. You're still in control of your character.
I'll lead the way walking into the front door.
I'm trying to figure out if this would actually be a clarity break for you.
Lost the DM for a second. There's just a hat here.
Sorry.
I mean, we could just call it a clarity thing, right?
Want to make a clarity roll for me? See if you fail it.
Sure. And if I choose to fail it, what happens?
Well, if you choose to fail it, you would roll word, and then you would take damage. Clarity.
Okay. And if not, it just persists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fugue is a hard one to get rid of.
So in retrospect, it was fugue instead of shaken.
Yeah.
I'll auto fail.
You auto fail?
He would be,
So
too
roll
shaken at this point. Roll word. Just one die because I'm one weird.
You only have one?
Yeah.
Then yeah, just one.
Got a 5, yeah.
Okay. So you actually don't take any clarity damage. So.
Okay. But it's okay. So am I affected by fugue, or do you take over the character at this point?
No. You're still in control of your character.
Okay.
But just know that if you fall into a fugue state, that does gain you a beat. But right now you're basically normal, but you're now prone to fugue states. So anytime somebody like lies to you or feels like a betrayal, you might enter into a fugue state.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Hold on, I'm casting a spell before we.
Yeah, Jack, should we be assuming a fight walking in here, or what is the play?
I'm just going to ask for help.
Also, anyone who has bashing damage, it should be healed by now. Ruby, you should be fully healed by now. And unless somebody has accelerated healing, you probably still have all that lethal. But
Is this near a verge?
a verge?
So it's by a hollow, yes-ish, kind of?
The church itself is a hollow, yeah.
Okay, so cool.
All right, so you guys enter the church?
I'm casting a spell.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make this calculator work.
I'm still here.
I do have a paradox roll. No paradox.
Okay.
Something mind shield.
Okay.
Shield.
Mental shield.
Mental shield.
Describe your passing.
Chris
Puts on his
Angel,
helmet.
mind shield. Okay. Is everyone ready then?
Ooh,
I'll do a showy trick. I'll
that's an exceptional.
water bend some water out of my flask and do a flashy trick.
Okay.
I'll turn it into a whip and whip the ground or something.
What?
Owen, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. This is if we need it.
Okay. As a way of sort of announcing myself to the presence inside, I will phase through the door and allow them to open it to follow.
As you phase through the first door, the second door is opened by a few people, as if they were expecting you.
Okay.
And as the rest of you walk in, it is standing room only. There are so many people in this room, but the dais behind it, that same man is still standing there. So you were Botanica. Not the one I would have guessed. You seem so mouseish.
I mean, isn't that the point?
Not how I would go, but what should I call you? Because you know it's not safe to keep using that name.
Just call him Jack and let's get forward whatever's happening
You
here.
can't use that name either.
Gregory.
Mr. Gregory.
You can call me the Gremlin.
You may call me Legion.
Legion?
Yes. I have been particularly successful at amassing me's. Everyone in the room kind of gives a little wave in the exact same way at the exact same time.
Well, Legion, what are we to do?
Well, we need to get you out of town.
That's the only option, is to leave.
Well, they're going to keep pounding this town until they think that you're gone.
Can Jack leave?
Of course. Why couldn't he?
I think I'll quit my job.
But, just to be safe, I am willing to make a deal.
You can make a deal with me.
Yes, I have a bunch of spares.
What are my options? There's spares? There's other options?
Spare
That's a
what?
point. You know nothing of what you are now? And shush, wizard.
I thought I had to piece it. I thought I had to build one from scratch.
Or buy one wholesale.
What are the consequences? I can't just take one, right?
Let's just say I want a stock in this one.
And what do you want from this one?
I just want to know that if push comes to shove, I can have this one.
This one has commitments.
Sure.
What is the push and what is the shove?
That's just it. I give you a fully formed personality that you can leave town with. And if the situation arises, I get this one. I mean, if you're willing, I'll take one of the others.
No, just this one. Do I have to make this choice immediately?
If you want to get out of town without being tracked.
And you won't take it now?
I will not take it until a time of my choosing.
Do I get to pick the next one?
From anyone in this room, let's say.
Are you saying you're taking Jack?
Not now.
I don't want to give up
Gremlin.
my important ones. The Cheeto is doing so well in Washington right now.
Jack.
Gross.
I'll turn back to Owen and Clay. I don't feel like this is just my choice, but he's making a very good offer.
Do you need my help with this bargain?
No, I just want to make sure you're both okay if Jack goes away someday.
I mean, I don't really even know where Jack is, so all my memories say that you're here, but then you're telling us that you're not.
I'm here. It's just if...
For all intents and purposes, Jack is Jack. You understand that, right?
I don't understand anything anymore, but sure, why not?
I vote no.
And I thought they would be much more open to your particular condition.
I'd be open to it if someone would explain some shit, but...
Jack's not going anywhere.
This has all been very...
The problem is, the more you know about the situation, the more danger Jack becomes.
Do whatever it is that would make you safe.
Okay.
I lost one brother once. I don't want to lose another one. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Well, then, would you like to make a trade, Clay?
No, I will. It will be me.
He wants to make sure his brother is always safe. Let's make a deal.
No.
I could offer you power. The power to keep your friends safe.
No.
Just so you fully understand the deal being made, Hank, he's offering you an immediate arc dot and an immediate gnosis dot.
Oh, fuck me. At what price, though?
Well, the price is he gets to be you if he so chooses.
For, like, ever?
You want to read the contract?
Yeah.
So in the contract, it states that if such a time he comes to collect, he takes over Clay Solomon.
No.
All right, then. I'll just settle for your little brother. That's fine.
Is there another way, Jack?
Wait. If you do this deal with me, then you wouldn't take him?
Of course not.
But you would still help him get out of here.
Of course. That's the deal.
This is really hard to explain. I'll still be here. Jack just won't still be here.
Jack will cease to exist.
And at that point, I say no.
Then your deal doesn't make sense to me.
How so?
Because I'm trying to protect Jack. And if you're erasing him, that's not the same thing.
No. If I make the deal with Jack, Jack will cease to exist.
Not immediately.
When he chooses, which could be within 5 seconds of the deal.
It's either you make the deal, Clay, or I take Jack someday. Your choice.
Or he takes you someday.
Yeah, but better you than me. All right.
May I make one amendment to the contract? He still has a contract active with me, and I wouldn't enjoy it too well if he were to disappear before living up to that contract.
Unfortunately, the effects of changelings are not my concern. Your contract would still be in effect, just with the new Jack. There is no conflict of interest.
And is there any way to make sure that it is this Jack that sticks to the contract?
Of course, that's how this works. I don't see how you're so confused by this. I keep forgetting that humans can only think in 3 dimensions.
I mean, I'll still be here one way or another. I just won't. I am Jack.
If it keeps Jack safe, I'll do it.
But I won't be Jack.
Clay, in front of you is a small notebook and a pen with a bladed tip.
Okay, I prick my finger and I sign.
Too late. The contract disappears. All right, take your pick, Gremlin.
I'll pick a nondescript one to be filled out at a later date.
So that one you take is a cover 8 persona that he gives. Okay. Hank, you immediately gain a dot of gnosis and a dot in 1 arcanum of your choice.
Okay.
All right. We're done here. You continue to wear the Jack persona until you need to leave town. Anything else I can do for you
until
folks?
I need to leave
Ruby,
town.
like a bigger rack or something?
So you guys are leaving. You
I
got
walk up.
what you came for?
Wait, you said until I leave.
I got what I need.
You said until I need to leave town, as in Jack is to stay here?
You can do whatever you wish. You now have the one that can leave town.
Jack cannot?
Oh, no. Once you're in a new place, you can reassume the Jack persona. But to leave town without being tracked, you can't leave as Jack.
All right. I will get comfortable.
The people who Jack didn't pick start milling out of the church and into their cars. And Legion starts to stroll out. Well, Solomon, I'll be seeing you later, yes?
Yes, so.
Do great things. I don't like losers.
Well, give me enough time to do great things, and I will.
Also, Chad, so sorry for your loss.
What?
So sorry for your loss? The passing of your mother?
That happened a long time ago.
As far as you were concerned, your mom just ran off. You never knew she died.
Oh, no, Chad never considered her to still be alive after so long. That ship has sailed. And I've already started leaving this point. Whatever he says, I don't care anymore.
Owen, if I could have a moment, just the two of us.
Yes.
He kind of pulls you to the side. What is your end game here?
Well, you see, I didn't really have one. I was merely...
Type just puts those around them in danger.
Yes, I didn't really have one. I was mostly here because of a contract, but I do have a purpose now.
Interesting.
To break the contract you have on Solomon.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you.
I guess may the best man win?
Shake his hand.
Now, if you'll excuse me, and he kind of rips a hole in reality and steps through.
And I'll walk back to everybody.
I made a promise to Elias that I wouldn't let anything happen to either of you, so whatever that is needs to be broken.
Well, if you can show me how to break it, then...
I would rather have shown you how to not take it, but I am choosing not to be frustrated or angry about that decision at the present time.
That's a very clear-headed thought there, Jack. As I clip Owen, or not, which one is... I keep mixing up Owen and...
Clay?
The other one. Clay.
Clay is the one that took the contract.
Clay, you just got a baseball bat to the back of your knee. I drop the baseball bat and start walking away. And it's a full hit, so if you want me to roll dice for it, I'll do it.
So, Chad, if I'm understanding correctly, you're attacking with a baseball bat inside the church, correct?
Oh, no. I walked outside the church. When he walks out of the church, I hear him say that. I go up behind Clay, give him a good into the back of the leg.
Can I use a reaction to stop that?
You guys can do whatever you would like.
What did I say that made you attack me?
You took the deal.
Well, yeah, to save fucking Jack.
I mean, I'll use my telekinesis then to stop it, because I don't want him to get hurt.
So you guys feel a rumble as you guys take violent action against each other. And the church starts to implode.
Oh my god.
Okay. We need to go now.
Now.
Fast.
Now.
Are we cursed?
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
The pull of the church starts to become too great, and it starts to pull you in slowly but surely. Elias Blackthorn kind of strolls up casually and goes, "Sorry about this, guys." And you are pulled into the church along with Father.
So he came up out of the hole, or he
walked up as you were being sucked up.
And he got sucked up too, or no?
Yes.
And now we all were
Yes.
imploded into the church.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight, huh?
So
And we're dead.
you wake up on a cobbled street, surrounded by what looks to be a Ren fair. It smells like shit.
Ugh.
Okay.
And a lion man approaches you and says, "Welcome to Osric." And then we'll end.
What?
A lion man.
Hey, Sven.
Mark's like, the fuck?
It's more like, welcome to Osric.
Oh shit! It's what's his face? Oh god damn it.
Q from the Star
Sven.
Trek universe.
No,
It's our hero.
Sven.
Sven.
Well, I guess we'll come up with a
goddamn.
tagline eventually.
Eventually.
Eventually. Cass.
In Osrin.
Mm.